Today, I'm taking you along with me as I try out a new area to see if this market will make me more money while multi-apping. And of course, when you're trying something new, things won't always go as planned and you're gonna run into some very strange situations. I mean, very strange situations. So let's see how all this turned out. Our first stop of the day took us to our favorite place, Costco. All right, guys, we're at the first order of the day. One of these totals on the screen is what I made today. To know if you're right, you're gonna have to watch the rest of this video, I guess, or you can skip to the end. Your choice. Now, I've said it once and I've said it twice. I don't mind Costco, but it's the people that are in Costco who just stand in your way that just makes you wanna. And aside from that, I get to the front where this lady is holding up the register for about 5 to 10 minutes, looking for God knows what inside that purse.
You're done. You're done.
Cashier, like me, who obviously had enough, pulled her to the side, which allowed me to go check out. Thank God. But it wasn't that easy. I got stopped at the doors. The cashier forgot to scan one of my items, so I had to go back and have it added to my total.
There's that, and have it.
Knew there was something about that lady. Something was wrong because she kept looking back at me the entire time. I think she realized she was either missing her. She kept saying receipt, but the guy was like, all you need is your Costco card. Like, let's get this moving. We got a whole, like, it was pretty stacked in today. And his frazzleness made him forget one of the items. And now I'm left with 2 beautiful receipts. So let me get this scanned in and, we can be on our way. All right, so we just got that order dropped off and we got another one that just came in. This is going on to Expedition Boulevard. This is orders I normally reject, but since I've came a little far north, or since I have come a little far north. Language. This is what we're looking at, $17 for 6 items, and it's not that bad. I had a subscriber said they wanted to see some more new locations, so we're actually just gonna go ahead and do this. That was 17 bucks. Let's see what we get into. Back of the house, enter through the gravel gate on the side. Whew, that brings up some memories. Long story short, customer had me enter through the side back area of their home. Come to find out the address that they had inside the app was not even their address. I could have got blown away. People, check your addresses. All right, so I just arrived to this Exposition. I don't know, you guys see it on the screen. How do you pronounce that? Location. I've shopped here once before. It's a very, very small Randall's. It shouldn't, I'm not even gonna say that. I'm going to go in here and shop, and I'll be right back. I was trying to be slick and sneak past the Girl Scout cookie table, but she saw me and said hi to me like twice. So I was like, hey, still not buying any cookies though. One thing I'm doing right now is waiting for the customer to approve that they don't need anything or let me know they don't need anything. And then I'm heading to the register. Got him. So customer didn't answer when I called or in the text message. So I just went ahead and said, I'm going to go ahead and check out so this stuff is not late. And here I am in my car. And if anybody was wondering, she said hi to me again as I was leaving out of there. She is persistent, that little one. She's going to go far in life. She was sweet. And hopefully she makes a lot of Girl Scout cookie sales today. It just won't be by me. I'm trying to lose some weight. Can you believe this parking lot? This whole lot used to be a CVS. They just dropped this building out of the sky. Crazy how big this building is. So I arrived at the location, and remember that note that said go on that weird gravel road? Well, I did, but I had no idea I would end up in a maze in between 2 customers' houses. Yeah, that's how you get to someone's apartment. Blocked by this. Oh my God, I didn't think I was gonna be delivering to freaking Neverland. Had to find the secret shop. Or Narnia. I had to like find the secret passageway to get to the side of the house. That was crazy. And the motorcycle was blocking the entrance, so I didn't think that was an actual path. And it was about that narrow. The craziness is starting. All right, so I'm all for trying new places, but this is a place I'll never go. Fiesta in general. It's just every time I've shopped at these stores, I always get a bad rating. What are they paying anyway? $4 for $8? I don't think so. Go ahead and send you on a one-way ticket to rejection train. Bye-bye. So I'm really gonna try to give this area a go and see what happens out here. I've turned on Uber Eats and probably gonna turn on Grubhub. I might open Instacart because the grocery store that's up here I've shopped before. Oh, we got an order coming in from, what is this? This one looks good. Oh, a JackNBox. 51st Street. It's 5 miles for $7. You know what? Let's just take it and see what happens. See, this is another reason why I kind of like to stay in my zone. I'm up here north, no problem, you know, trying a new area. If I would have stayed south, look at the order that Cornershop is sending me. 52 items for about 48 bucks. I would be 6 miles from that store. The customer would be 8 miles. That's an order I definitely would have done, not to mention the fact that probably would have been a tip on top of this. But I am already heading too far north for that order to even matter. But the crazy thing about it is Instacart sending me, Uber Eats is sending me this one. It's 4 miles for $12 more. So at this point, I got a double pickup for Uber Eats. See how this goes.
I've got to stop saying things like that.
A word of advice to anyone thinking about doing delivery service. Never say this is going to be easy, and never say let's see how it goes. I pull into this JackNBox drive-thru, give them the name and the order for Uber Eats. Originally, they tell me they didn't have it, and then they tell me, thanks. Had me worried. You guys got it here or not? Don't make me regret not taking that Cornershop order. I'm still hot about that. This is for the Uber?
Excuse me?
This is for the Uber, right? The Coke? Okay. Sometimes you just gotta check. So you saw them hand me a Coke and verify it was for my Uber order. But here's where things get really strange. That I'm picking up from. The order that I'm picking up for, they don't have it in their system, but yet they handed me an orange juice, which is on the order, and they handed me a Dr. Pepper, which is on the order. So I'm kind of confused. It's places like this, like JackNBox, Taco Bell, and McDonald's that I avoid for those very same reasons. I should have took the Cornershop order. And the one time I don't stick to my area, this is what we got going on. This is why I don't venture off. Stick to what you know. Then if you don't have my order, where did these come from? I'm about a good 10 minutes at this window waiting for them to bring the order. I have no idea what's going on. Absolutely no idea what's going on. This frustrates me to no end. I could have knocked out that order by now. Would have been $50 up. Plus a tip. Not to mention there's a line of people behind me that cannot get out because it's one of those drive-thrus that are, you kind of locked in. There's no way to turn off to the left or to the right. So we're all just kind of stuck here. I've invested this much time. I'm just gonna see it through. Hopefully we get a bag of food soon. Thank you much. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. So I got the bag of food. That's not the concern. Let me find somewhere to park and confirm all this, and we'll get back on the road. It's one thing not to have the order in your system, but it is quite another to just lie and say, oh yeah, we don't have that. But you've given me 2 things from the order already. What do you mean? Did you just magically know that they needed orange juice and root beer? Oh my God. So after confirming I had all the drinks and matching the items from the app to the receipt, I headed to location number 2. Don't give me no problems. So for this one, you don't go in. I know my hood's dirty. You got to do this. Text the order and we'll run it out to you. Wasn't enough to bring it to me. Set it right down the corner. North Austin, y'all are complicated. Y'all more complicated than I ever could have imagined. So let me go drop this off and rethink my life up here. The first drop off was the JackNBox order, and it had the Uber PIN verification attached to it. All right, customer came and actually met me. That was my first time actually using the PIN, and I didn't even know that was a PIN set, but I called her before I pulled off, like, hey, I didn't get your PIN, and thank God she gave it to me, because if she didn't answer, I don't know how I would have got past that screen. But we're moving on to drop off this last order, and then I can finally say we're done with this. Turning back now. I'm always never sure which way I'm supposed to go, even when I read the map. I get so confused. I think I'm going the right way though. As I'm walking off, I send the customer this message. Arrived, food will be on your step in the next 5 minutes, just to give myself enough time to adhere to the whole contactless delivery. And the customer writes back, on the step? Did you leave it outside? Where I then replied, I knocked on the door. The food is there. Oh, Thank you. So that let me know I need to change my greeting because apparently Steph does meet outside and she's freaking out wondering if I left her food outside. I'm like, did you even open the door to take a look real quick to see? Didn't think so. So no, it's not nighttime. I'm actually still in the parking garage. Fiesta order came in. This is Cornershop, 6 items, $16. If any other store was giving this to me, I would take it, but I'm just not messing with you, Fiesta. And your customers are to blame. So while I'm waiting for some orders, I'm actually gonna go in my settings and change step to door so I don't have that kind of confusion again. Got another order coming in. This right here is $19 for 12 miles. The only reason why I'm gonna take this is because it's gonna take me back south where I wanna go anyway. So this will pretty much be paying for my trip to go back south.
Pick up at Wild's Vegan Kitchen.
There we go. You been helped already?
Go.
Hey, you picking up for Sean under Uber Eats?
There you go.
Thank you much.
Have a good one.
Appreciate it. Now, customers, I want to show you something. Sometimes you complain about your drink. Look at this. This is how you handed it to me. Just like this. So oftentimes, it's not us. It's the restaurant. But you're in luck because I keep those things on me just for those kind of emergencies. At least the bag of food look decent. This is exactly where I want to go. I'm going to be closer to the Randos and I'm also going to be closer to that Costco to hopefully get some better paying offers. That's funny. Now this is what I like to see. It looks like the guy placed a folding chair outside that I can put his food on. Which I said this in the very beginning when this whole shutdown thing started to happen and we had to have the no contactless delivery and we were leaving the food on the actual ground. Thought that was absolutely disgusting. So having a folding chair or one of those little fold out dinner trays that you have specifically for this purpose, I think is a good idea to do. Because setting it on the welcome mat where people wipe their feet on, that's nasty. And just setting it on the actual ground, eesh. Maybe it's just me. Or you can just be really, really hungry and wait outside. Whatever, Sean. Now, you need to get some food, my friend, because you don't know if you're coming or going. Sorry, it was a mistake.
Arrived.
Well, there's the folding chair. Sean got his food. By the time I got back to the car and looked back at the chair, the food was gone. I didn't even hear him open the door, so he's something kind of special. As I was driving over here, I had an order coming in. It was a Cornershop order taking me back to the exposition store that I was hoping to get an order from anyway. And this is what it's looking like. All right, so I was able to screen capture it. So it looks like I am 5 miles from the store. Customer 7, 10 items, $18. But I just looked down because waiting in JackNBox's line all day pretty much took my tank down to empty. So I'm gonna get some gas first and then make my way to the grocery store. It's just how it goes. And why don't we go play the game that's sweeping across the nation? How much is that gas? Here are your choices. It's still going. So we'll sit and wait and see which one of these answers are correct. And while you wait, be sure to cut that cost by checking in with the GetUpside app. Turn your points into gift cards, PayPal cash, or even have it directly deposited into your bank account. Sign up with this code for additional savings. Go on, it's free. Try GetUpside today. Back to you, Gig. Where to stop? Here we go. Did you guess? And you'd be right. $41 freaking.
No! Look at all this Final Destination ass shit!
And I just pulled up here and it looks like the Girl Scout is still out there. I wonder how many times she'll say hi to me this time. Very easy order. Pretty much everything was in the frozen and deli section. Bread, frozen stuff, some drinks, and some chips. Heading out. I'm actually really starting to like that store. It's very small. Things are pretty easy to find. And I just got it done pretty quickly. And for the record, she didn't say hi to me at all. I guess she recognized me or she just didn't care anymore. Anyway, moving on. This person here is 7 miles away. The more and more I did orders in this zone, I became more comfortable and actually started to like it. Even found some really cool back roads that got me from one side of town to the other in no time. So maybe trying something new isn't all that bad. I love it when the customers are responsive all the way up to when you really need them to reply to you. So I guess I'm gonna have to figure out how to get in here myself. Is this... I don't think so. You have access to get in here for a drop off?
Yeah, or you go around.
And I get it. Safety first. You don't want to just let anybody in there, but I'm carrying a bag of groceries, like, and that person's apartment is like right here. I'm tempted to just throw it over the balcony.
Don't you throw that up here!
So while I was going on my rant about why that guy didn't give me access to the building and I was now going to have to drive all the way back around, he actually came to my car and said, hey, I can actually let you in. I don't know why I said what I said. Many thanks. Appreciate it. Well, he chased me down and said, I didn't even think about it. Telling you to go around, I could have just let you in, which is what I originally asked you. But thank you, sir. All right, back in the car. Looks like Expedition is going to be the hot spot as soon as I set my butt in this seat. We got another order coming in. Let's see what this is. Oh, what we're looking at here. It looks like we're going to be driving 7 miles back to the store. The customer's going to be 3 miles to deliver it. I'm going in for 4 items for $21. Let that sink in. So yeah, definitely going to take that one. And before I pull off, this is my message to my customers. I challenge each one of you to go outside of your complex, your high rise, or wherever you live that's not a house, maybe even a house, but mostly those of you who live off in these containers with locks, and see how easy it is for your guests and delivery drivers to get into the building without an access code. Go outside and actually test your keypad. See where visitor parking is. Thank God that guy was outside, because I don't even know how I would have entered this place. But that's my rant for today. Let's go get this order. The sun goes down on my side of town. So the sun's starting to set here, and you guys are probably wondering what this order is all about. So I'll show you here really quickly. They actually don't need much. They need 10 large Fuji apples, 1 cabbage, 1 green cabbage, 2 things of water, and some baby wipes. Nothing crazy. Another fast shop. We got everything, and I got me a few little things. Something to smack on instead of some candy, although I could really go for some Shock Tarts. She got me this time. She actually yelled it out. You want to buy some Girl Scout cookies? Last day to get them. Look, I do not want any Girl Scout cookies. I'm trying to eat healthy. By the way, this 1 apple, a bottle of water, and whatever this orange thing is, $8. That's why I eat pizza. Can you say inflation? My God. I could have got a whole meal. Oh well, let me just eat this real quick and get back on the road. I was wondering when one of these north trips are going to take me to the University of Texas. I didn't know they were filming the new Transformers movie down here this week. Fucking Constructicons. My God. So I'm actually having to go around another way because that place that it was taking me to would have been a direct path to her, but it's a restricted area. I guess only certain personnel can drive through there. So I'm going around the campus and then so I can actually get this dropped off to her. Just how it is. So yeah, I can't even begin to tell you what was going on with the GPS. Instead of taking me to the actual customer street, it was navigating me through the actual campus, meaning it was thinking that the sidewalks were actual roads that I could travel on. Those pathways are the ones you can actually drive on with those golf carts, not your actual car. Or to find my location because there's so many restricted areas down here. The GPS is not taking me directly to her. So instead of her staying put and me mapping it, she said she's gonna try to find me, which I don't know how that's gonna work. All right, she's got her stuff and she's on her way. GPS are great when they work with you, not against you. Needless to say, I'm not expecting a tip from that one. I was wrong. Customer actually gave me $7 because she had to walk a pretty good distance with that suitcase to come get her stuff. I don't understand why it was trying to bring me through a restricted path. Once I got a chance to like look at it, I could have mapped it out, but she was determined to come get it, so I just let her come get it. Oh, I'm almost scared to take this one. Another expedition. Don't bring me back to this campus. That's all I'm saying. What do we got? 11 items, $14. Not too bad, and I'm not far away from the store anymore, so oh, why not? Hey, just pull up here at the Randall's, about to go battle the Girl Scouts again. At this point, it feels like everything's going to be routine, coming back to the same spot and shopping. Plus, after that, my nerves is kind of shot, so I'm going to go ahead and call the video here. This is what I made today. If I go do anything beyond these other orders, I'll be flashing everything up on the screen. And if you guys guessed right from the beginning, pat yourself on the back. I do hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Thanks for coming along with me. It was fun to have you here. If you are new, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We're always looking for new members to the congregation. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. And just a heads up, if you're looking for more gig life related content, don't forget to check us out on TikTok and YouTube stories. Also, be sure to check out our merchandise in our Amazon store. Links for everything can be found in the description box below. We thank you in advance for your support.